So what made you choose the health and environment pathway?
So when I was looking into courses and back in Spain, I knew that I wanted to study biology, but I wasn't satisfied with the way the only biological courses were delivered both in Spain and here in the UK. So when I run into health and environment, which are like my two main focus, especially the environment and like the conservation aspect of the degree, I realized that that had to be my pathway, and then I could combine it with cultures, which is my minor.
Is there anything that's surprised you throughout the course of your studies in terms of modules you would not have taken elsewhere, or just something that you discovered? Because the degree allows you to...
Yeah, there's definitely the modules that I've enjoyed the most are the ones that were always outside of like my scope of discipline. For example, there's one from the Bartlett, which is the architecture department, called Greening Cities, that I really enjoyed because I knew that I was interested in biology and the ecosystem, like the network of ecosystems in cities, but I had never seen it from an architectural approach. So that's one of the modules that I enjoyed the most because it kind of opened to what I'm doing on my dissertation now. And then there's this other module from the politics department called Politics of Nature that gave me like a different lens to look at biology, because I'd always seen it from a very anthropocentric point of view, because that's kind of how biology is done nowadays. But this module opened up to like other perspectives and, to see like the impact that these ecosystems have on like the human population and stuff. So it was those two modules, for example, were very interesting.
It's very interesting. So what did you choose to do for your dissertation?
So my dissertation, I'm working on it right now, so it's not finished, but it's on the interconnectedness of green spaces in cities and how, basically when urban planners or architects come up with, the green infrastructure of cities, they do think about it, but like there's always like a element of biology that I think, let's see if my dissertation agrees with me, but that is missing because, all of these green spaces are not interconnected, so the species are not able to like travel from one to another, or like, some ecological functions like pollination are lost. So that's what I'm doing my dissertation, and how can you improve that degree of interconnectedness to provide more in ecological benefits.
Very interesting. What do you hope to do with your degree?
I don't know, like yet I don't have a concrete answer, but I just know that like I want to be, I guess, in a team of like designers or someone that comes up with solutions, the person in charge of the biological aspect of it. But I don't want to, be a biologist in terms of like being in a lab and studying, a creature for like a lot of years, which is something that, I'm not criticizing. Like I'm sure it sounds very interesting, but it's not what I want to do with this degree. So I guess I want to be that bridge between biology and another discipline. I want to be the person, I don't know, that allows communication, I guess, but maybe it's a bit ambitious.
How important do you think some of the minor modules are to understand this relationship between health and the environment?
I think they are basically what constitutes this degree, because it's the thing that allows you to apply the discipline you're interested in to other disciplines and see it from like different perspective and different lens. And if not, I would just be studying biology. But like the fact that I've been able to take modules from the economics department or politics department or architecture, art, has broadened the way I see biology and ecology, and the multiple ways you can do, for example, divulgation through art or through, because one of the main problems that we have right now is the fact that scientists are not able to communicate their findings to the population. And I think it's very interesting to explore ways to make the population aware of what's going on, because that's the way you get to drive change. So I think.
Yeah. So do you think having this mixture of major and minor is what helps you come up with solutions and communicate them and really affecting change?
I think so. And also the core modules from BASc provided with the tools to basically communicate between disciplines. The modules like QM are about how you take scientific findings and then you present them in a way that someone that doesn't know, is not an expert in that field, is able to understand them. So I think the degree is all about connecting disciplines, and it gives us the methodology in year 1 and year 2, and then it gives us the disciplines to connect.